In the heart of the Bhagavad Gita, right before this colossal battle is about to kick off, there's no big clash of swords, no final battle cry. Instead, there's this moment of incredible, earth-shattering silence. And in that quiet, one single word is spoken. And it changes absolutely everything. Let's dive into that moment.
So just try to picture this scene. We're on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Millions of soldiers are standing there, ready to go. You have these two gigantic armies filled with family, cousins, friends, even teachers, all lined up against each other. The air is just electric with tension. An entire kingdom's fate is hanging right here in the balance.
And the signal for war? It's already been given. The massive war horns, the conchas, have already sounded their call across the field. It's this deafening blast that promises nothing but destruction. This is supposed to be the final sound before the chaos begins.
But the fighting doesn't start. Instead, this heavy, thick silence just falls over everything. The war cries fade, and in that quiet, this space just opens up for something completely unexpected to happen.
Because this is the moment just before Arjuna truly sees the war. See, in this quiet, at Arjuna's own request, his charioteer Krishna has pulled their chariot right into the middle of it all, into the no-man's land between both armies. And it's right here, in this spot, that the entire spiritual drama of the Gita is about to ignite.
And in this moment, it's Krishna who speaks. I'm going to recite the original Sanskrit for you.
bhīṣma-droṇa-pramukhataḥ sarveṣāṁ mahī-kṣitām uvāca pārtha paśyaitān samavetān kurūnīti. In the presence of Bhīṣma, Drona, and all the rulers of the world, Lord Krishna said, "O Partha, behold these Kurus assembled here."
Okay, so what's so powerful about this? Well, think about the context. This isn't random. Krishna deliberately stops the chariot right in front of Bhīṣma, Arjuna's great-grandsire, and Drona, his most respected teacher. And notice, it's Krishna who speaks first, not Arjuna. Krishna is the one who kicks off this whole conversation.
And the very first word he says to Arjuna is pasya. It means behold, see, look. This isn't a battle cry. It's not a word of encouragement to fight. It's an instruction to simply perceive, to just witness what is right there in front of him.
And this is the whole point, isn't it? Everyone on that field, especially Arjuna, is expecting the command to be yuddha, fight. I mean, the conchas were blown, the time for talking is over, right? But Krishna doesn't say fight. He says, look. And this one word perfectly sets the stage for everything that's about to unfold.
The great philosopher and commentator Shankara saw something incredibly profound in this single word. For him, Krishna's command wasn't just some casual remark. No, it was a deliberate spiritual move, a technique designed to force Arjuna to come face to face with the real nature of his conflict.
I mean, by parking the chariot right where he did, Krishna makes Arjuna look directly into the faces of the people who represent his deepest inner struggles. Bhīṣma and Drona aren't just names on an enemy roster. They're family, they're mentors. They stand for authority, tradition, duty, all of his emotional attachments. Krishna is making him confront the true cost of this war, not as some abstract idea, but as a deeply personal reality. And here we get to Shankara's core insight. True freedom, real liberation, it doesn't start by just rushing into action blindly. It begins with the courage to see things clearly, especially our own attachments, our own inner conflicts. This command to look is the very thing that triggers Arjuna's breakdown, and it's that breakdown that opens him up to receive the wisdom of the Gita. This moment right here, this is the turning point.
So why does this ancient moment from thousands of years ago matter to us, here and now? Well, because this isn't just Arjuna's story. It's a universal pattern that shows up for anyone, anytime we face a really tough, life-changing decision.
Just think about it for a second. Before a huge career change, or maybe the end of a relationship, or any big crossroads in your life, isn't there often that moment of just paralyzing silence, where life kind of stops pushing you to do something, and instead it forces you to simply look, to see the situation and your part in it with total, uncomfortable clarity?
See, Krishna isn't telling Arjuna what to do yet. He's only demanding awareness. And that path is something we all walk. First, the challenge shows up. Then comes that mandatory moment of paśya, of seeing our attachments for what they are. It's only after that clear seeing, that any truly wise and meaningful action can be taken. If we try to skip that step, if we avoid that clear vision, we just stay stuck in confusion.
Because Arjuna does look.
He sees his grandfathers, his teachers, his cousins, his friends, and what happens next as a direct result of this one simple word, look, is the complete shattering of his will to fight. In the very next verse, Arjuna's inner collapse begins.